Hello, hello. So this is St. Patrick's week, and it's supposed to be spring, even though it's really cold here in Kansas. But spring always makes me think of spring cleaning, and St. Patrick's Day always makes me think of green. So I just thought we would do a fun little mini class today on green cleaning. And before we can discuss green cleaning, we kind of need to talk a little bit about green washing, because it's kind of a new term, but it's kind of tricky, and it tricks you into thinking that you're green cleaning when you're really not. So I have a little bit of information that I want to read to you, and then I'm going to do a few other little posts, and by the time I'm done, you'll have a little class, and so you can watch it in fits and starts if you need to, or you can watch the whole thing in several little posts if you want to. But what is greenwashing? So greenwashing is a marketing strategy used by companies and advertisers to make consumers think that a product and or a company is environmentally friendly. This tends to trick consumers into thinking a product is chemical-free, natural, healthier, organic, safe, whatever. Unfortunately, products in stores are not always what they claim to be. So many are advertised as clean or green when they really aren't. And there are so many loopholes for companies to use in order to deceive you to get you to buy their products. So the label might read safer for you, but is it really safer for you? So greenwashing is deceptively used to promote the perception that an organization's products, aims, policies, etc. are environmentally friendly. So they want you to think that they're making better choices, but they're still filled with chemicals and toxins. So why does this matter? Consumers can be misled into purchasing products that do not deliver on their environmental promises that they expect them to. They unknowingly ingest, inhale, and absorb harmful ingredients. These companies make illegitimate claims that negatively impact legitimate products, and it leads to doubt about all environmental, natural, or toxin-free claims. So you just don't know who to trust, so you end up not trusting anybody, right? So what is greenwashing overall? I mean, the overall picture of it. Sadly, what's on the shelves in the store is not always what they say it is. So some companies claim they're clean when they aren't. And like I said before, there's so many loopholes that companies can use to get you to buy their product when it's not really clean or safe. So what to watch out for? Generic claims like 100% natural or environmentally friendly without easily accessible proof. Natural does not mean safe. Formaldehyde, arsenic, uranium, mercury, and tobacco can all be labeled natural. Did you guys know that? Implying that a product has a third-party endorsement or certification can often be tricky because, like I said, loopholes are used quite often. And quite often products that make irrelevant claims, like doesn't contain CFC. Well, CFCs were banned over 20 years ago. So that might look like they're trying when they're really not doing anything new at all. And the price, you get what you pay for, right? So even essential oils and greenwashing, it's important to know that essential oils are not regulated by the FDA. So that means that essential oil products don't need to gain the FDA approval before they're brought into the market and sold to consumers. And the words natural and pure have no real definition according to the FDA. To be labeled 100% pure, a bottle of oil only has to contain, get this, 5% essential oil according to the FDA requirements. And the rest can be anything. It's kind of scary, isn't it? So you've got to do your research. You need to know, do the essential oil companies where you're buying your essential oil own their own farms? And if not, where do the plants come from? Where do they get their seeds? Do they harvest at the proper time? Do the farms use insecticides or pesticides? Is the farm soil organic? Is the oil complete distill or is it first distill? Do they use chemical solvents to help get the oil out of the plants? Is the oil tested by a real third party? Are they 100% sure by FDA standards, or are they really 100% pure? So remember, to be labeled 100% pure, a bottle only has to have 5% according to the FDA. So you really have to do your research. And so one of the things that I love about Young Living is the Seed to Seal, because it takes all of those questions that I just read to you and proves that we do it right. One more thing, greenwashing marketing. We have to stop supporting these awful companies that are just lying to you. So thankfully, people are starting to wake up and know that things can seriously be harmful to their health, but that's why you can't let these companies and their marketing skills for clean get you. There are lawsuits left and right for household products and companies being exposed, and yet it continues to happen. I just don't get it, but I know, I didn't know at one point, but once you do, when you know better, you can do better, right? So my next post, I'm going to list several things that you need to look at the label and watch for in your spring cleaning products. So I'm going to sign off for now, and then my next post will be what to watch for, and then I'll come back on and do another little bit about green cleaning, true green cleaning.